clinical assessment is the last stage of the process to become a physiotherapist in Australia via the standard assessment path. Now, after completing your eligibility assessment and clearing the APC written exam, you need to pass the clinical assessment to complete the registration process. So, congratulations if you have cleared the written exam, because you are just one step away from getting a physiotherapy job in Australia. In today's video, we will tell you all about the APC clinical assessment. But before we begin, like, share this video and subscribe to our channel, which is an essential resource to help upscale your physiotherapy career globally. So to begin with, the clinical assessment is the examination where you will be required to show your clinical and reasoning skills while undertaking safe and effective consultations. You will be in a simulation lab with professional actors, and a real life like scenario will be created for you where you'll have to show that you are capable of practicing physiotherapy independently. Now, the three components of the practical assessments are: number 1, musculoskeletal physiotherapy, number 2, neurological physiotherapy, and number 3, cardiorespiratory physiotherapy. The simulation lab is located in level 3, 600 Victoria Secret, Richmond, Victoria, Melbourne, Australia. Now, let us understand the assessment criteria for the clinical assessment and how you can be fully prepared to take it. So firstly, the examiners will consider you as an entry-level physiotherapist, and you will be presented with a case and expected to deal with the patient with regards to the Australian physiotherapy standards, and also keeping in mind the cultural and safety training provided to you before the clinical assessment. Now, the areas assessed as we talked above will be musculoskeletal, neurological, and cardiorespiratory physiotherapy. Read carefully the information booklet to understand more about the assessment components. Now, the clinical assessment typically lasts about 75 minutes and consists of 4 main segments. So number 1 is reading time. It is 10 minutes long. Now here in this, the candidates review background information about the patient. Number 2 is verbal summary time. It is of 5 minutes, and during which candidates give the assessors a verbal summary of the patient's information. And then is patient time, which is number 3, which is 50 minutes long. Now in this, the candidates conduct an assessment and treatment of the patient. And the oral reporting time, which lasts 10 minutes. Now here, assessors can ask for clarification and discuss the candidate's treatment approach. Now here, a general question arises that how can you be prepared for the assessment? Now, apart from the practical experience or the help of an expert for preparation, here are a few things that you must do to ensure you are ready for the assessment. Okay, so number 1, make sure you have an accepted and valid indemnity insurance to cover your clinical assessments. Number 2, complete the orientation by the Australian Physiotherapy Council, which is APC. But third, thoroughly go through the simulation equipment list to understand the equipments that will be available during the clinical assessment. Okay, so number 4, read the clinical assessment booklet carefully and prepare yourself for the assessments accordingly. The link to the booklet is in the description. Now, moving on to the costs. The fee for the clinical assessment is 4,263 Australian dollars, which is around 2.5 lakh INR. Other than that, you can apply for the clinical assessments through the official website of the Australian Physiotherapy Council, but only after you complete the written assessment. Okay, so these are the basics of Australian Physiotherapy Council's clinical assessments. If you wish to learn more about the assessment, visit the official website of the Australian Physiotherapy Council. You can also book a free counselling session with Academically's expert by visiting our website www.academically.com for personalized guidance. At Academically, we help physiotherapists find their calling abroad and get registered in their preferred country through the easiest and the most cost-effective ways. With our support, you can get registered not only in Australia, but also in other countries like UK, New Zealand, Gulf states, and more. Okay, so that's it for today. Thank you for watching the video till the end. We hope you get all the information you were looking for. Academically is always happy to help professionals like you achieve their overseas migration goals. So before leaving, do not forget to like, share and subscribe to our channel. Okay, so that's it. Bye bye.